Let's have a look at the teams then. We'll start off with the Broncos. Alex Walker makes his 150th appearance. The Scottish international starts at fullback. Dean Parata, the Italian international, joins Ollie Leyland in the halves. Lewis Bieniek back at London after spells at Hull and Castleford. He's in the front row. He's been in great form recently, as has Sam Hall, the Castleford loanee. 5 games with him, 3 tries already. The experienced Lovell and Curran join Palumbo in the back row. What about Sheffield then? Not been in the greatest form results-wise. QLT evergreen at fullback. Ben Jones-Bishop, 21 tries in 23 appearances. And Anthony Thackeray's going at a try a game, 20 in 20 for him. Tyler Dickinson in the front row. Mikey Wood, Evan Hodgson make up the pack as well. And Tom Holmes, one to look out for on the bench. Going down that short side. Parata taking on the line.
Oh, what an offload!
Tackle, they've got it away, and here now is a chance for the first point. They're sprinting away, gonna be a try. Dalton Grant it is on the end of it. Well, Parata took on the line, the ball was slipped away, and Dalton Grant is over. The first try of the bash. London lead by 4 points to 0.
Yeah, fantastic opening score, and it's come off the penalty that Sheffield gave away. They had London in fantastic field position, camped on their own line. They give away a penalty on play 2. That gives London the field position and opportunity. And Kevin Brown mentioned Dean Parata pre-game and about the unconventional style that he has. He's not normally a half-back. He can play there. He's deputising here this afternoon. He goes to the line. He shows and goes. He's got great strength to brush off Bauer. Gets the arm free. Beautiful, well-timed offload of Dalton Grant, who does a fantastic job to go around the fullback QLT back on the inside. We see it again here, Ryan. Isn't it? Nice offload for Parata. Dalton Grant, and off the left foot, does QLT up like a kipper and scores the opening try for the Broncos.
8 away, they're coming back here, they're trying to play it short, they're going for the power play. Tyler Dickinson held up a metre or 2 away. Leafy in now at dummy half, gets it away. Aston now moves it wide, chance here, Guzdek is in, and London's error is punished. The Eagles hit straight back. Josh Guzdek's 3rd of the season. It's London 6, Sheffield 4.
I just want to bring that try also. We'll talk about the execution of that play from QRT, but if you remember the first set of the game, Corey Aston threw a tunnel ball because the outside defender was aggressive. This time he sits on his try line, and QRT's too good. You've created a 3v2 situation. He's sat on his try line, and QRT's too silky to pick the right pass there. You can't sit on your try line like that, Hendo.
No, absolutely. A fantastic pass selection and decision from QLT.
Just to the right of the post, they wait. They're going back to the short side with Holmes. Here's Thackeray, ball on the money.
Oh, there you
Brilliant. Go. Brilliant from Sheffield. Really was simple in the end. And it was all about the weight of pass. Chris Welham with a strolling try, his 13th of the season. But that was all about the money ball from Thackeray.
Yeah, absolutely. And they'll be disappointed, the Broncos, to concede this try. They've not been tested on their try line for a while. And again, it's Thackeray going to the line. Dalton Grant just leaves the scene, and it creates the space there for Chris Welham. But again, it was that short side play. We saw a similar one when they scored the previous try on the other side of the field, where they're setting up near this near post and coming back down the short side with both pivots in action there. And again, it was a great setup play. We're going to make reference to
15 away, last one. Opening points of the second half coming here potentially as Aston's kick. Welham is after it. Welham goes airborne. The ball's gone down, and it's touchdown here, and the Eagles are over. Well, Chris Welham rose like an eagle there. Not sure who got the final touch as it went back behind the line. But I think it's Broadbent who's touched it down. His 4th of the season. But what about that? Airborne action from Chris Welham.
Yeah, fantastic here. The kick from Aston. He puts it in a position for Chris Welham to attack and compete for the ball. Welham doesn't take his eyes off it. He leaps, he competes, and he just does enough to tap it back into the arms of Broadbent. And that's a fantastic try for the Sheffield Eagles.
10 away. They're going down that right-hand side. Leyland now gets the pass away. Here now is Lovell. Lovell needs to offload the ball. He has! Try this time! And the London Broncos have hit straight back. An error from Sheffield bringing the ball out. And Ulberg was denied a couple of times in the first half. He won't be denied this time. Lovell's put it on a plate for him. It's London 10, Sheffield 16.
It looked like nothing was on there for Lovell down that short side. I thought they actually got the play pretty poor to me. I thought the detail was pretty poor. I think
there was no numbers, was there?
Yeah, Leyland takes the ball and I think it ends up man on man on that side, so he's flicked it. It's a great offload, and this time Holbrook does back himself, comes off his right foot and gets himself 4 points. Great try by the winger.
Yeah, it was almost like, one thing we've complimented Sheffield for in the first half has been their ability to scramble hard from the inside, work that hard from the inside and get across and stop those try-scoring opportunities for Holbrook in the corner. A fantastic opportunity again here now for the Eagles to try and put this game to bed.
Holmes, is he going to peel off the scrum? He is, gets it away to Thackeray. Thackeray's got Welham with him. Welham through the gap.
What a line!
Second for Welham. Thackeray with the assist again, and Chris Welham needs no invitation to stroll his way over. Is that the try that wraps up the win for the Eagles? They lead by 20 points to 12.
Well, that is a fantastic piece of line running from Chris Welham. I'll tell you something, Mark. There was not much doing off that scrum. It was an early ball from Holmes to Thackeray. It was a 3v3 situation, so theoretically you're thinking we should be able to handle this play. I know there's a fair bit of space, but Thackeray skips, and it's the line, the subtlety, that late change of line from Chris Welham. He's going sort of straight, so he's going straight at Dalton Grant, and he just changes his line at the last minute.
They scored from this scrum before, but they're going to go the other way, it looks, this time. Holmes waits back of the scrum. Thackeray peels off. Here's Aston to Thackeray. Tip pass in. Brilliant. A try straight off the training ground for the Sheffield Eagles. One out of the Mark Aston playbook, and it wraps up the win for the Eagles. That was simply brilliant. Sheffield lead 26-12.
They had me all over the place there. I thought they were going to come right to QLT with his footwork, trying to isolate that two-in defend again, but they've gone left. Just to work through Corey Aston. Watch as he gets the ball, he goes real deep into the line. The two-man can't get off. Thackeray, too much skill out the back, just a tap on there, and great finish by Bass, but look how deep Aston goes into the line. Gets Leyland involved, creates a 2v1 at the back, and great execution by Thackeray.
Yeah, that is superb skill by Anthony Thackeray.
Oh, play of the ball. Thackeray taking every second out of the game he can. They're going now to Aston. Aston's kick bounces up. Guzdek's in. The bounce of the ball favours the Eagles. The ricochet couldn't have fallen any kinder for Josh Guzdek, and he scores his second of the afternoon, and the Eagles lead by 30 points to 12.
Yeah, a little bit fortuitous there for the Eagles. There wasn't much doing there in that short side last play. We see here Aston, he's trying to thread the needle, but he gets a kind ricochet off Leyland and goes into the arms of Guzdek. But what I will say is, you put yourself in this area of the field, you give yourself an opportunity to score points.
3 tries in the last 10 minutes or so. Can they put another one on here to really wrap things up? So they work their way centre field now. Here's Dickinson rampaging. Oh, he fancies a kick through. They're after it. Welham going for that chip. Bishop gets there. Ben Jones Bishop touches down his 22nd try of the season. But Tyler Dickinson, the kicking point, bang on the money. The Eagles are flying now. Smiles all round from the big fella. Says to Thackeray and Aston, that's how you do it, fellas.
It's just crazy, isn't it? Because we mentioned in the first half about front rowers getting the foot on the ball. He's got so excited there, Tyler, because look at how happy he is. He's really happy with himself.
He'll be loving the fact he's got a try assist to his name.
Look at the right foot, puts it on the money for Jones Bishop. Like I said before, Mark, front rowers get excited, trust me. When they can kick the ball, they get excited. Well, let's look how happy all the boys are for him.
That's fantastic. What a play. What a way there for Tyler Dixon. He thought he'd scored 2 tries today, but that wasn't meant to be. But he's certainly got a try assist to his name. He's pleased with that one.
This will be the last action, and high kick is knocked forward by the Broncos, and there'll be no late consolation. So game 1 is wrapped up then, and Sheffield Eagles avenged a come-from-behind victory by London last time these two met. QLT at the heart of a lot of good things that the Sheffield Eagles side did. Chris Welham's 2 tries, crucial in a player of the match performance from him. Mark Aston, well, he looks pretty happy, I think, by Mark Aston standards. His team have got the victory.